Hello and good afternoon, I'm Neil Pinkett, the proprietor of Bath Cars, and today's car is the Skoda Felicia. A little 5-door, 1300cc this one, with just over 100k on it, although it has had an odometer change at 40,000, so it just shows 63 on the odometer. In a metallic grey finish, and it's a Magic model, which comes with quite good spec actually. Front fog lights, which are all working. As you can see there, it's supplied by Cars of Yeovil, which is the main Skoda dealer in that part of the world, and it's been looked after them as well on many times, and it has both the original front plates forward and back, so they've been with it since the day it was registered, and even the supplying dealer's sticker on the back, which is good news. It just sort of shows that it's not been in any major damage, and I like to see that sort of thing. I've driven it for about 25 miles now, and it drives very well actually. It doesn't miss a beat. I think that's a damn decent little car for somebody. Cheap to tax at £135, of which we can arrange that at our local post office for you, or it's just 60-70 quid or so for 6 months. I think 77 for 6 months. It's got power steering, the heater and everything all works on it as it should do. It's got central locking on the key, and it comes with these little Felicia sort of decals down the side. So it's a Magic model. Just run around the condition of the tyres for you. There's nothing really to speak of about the body, because I mean, obviously, you know, it's 12 years old. It's going to have a few minor marks, and that's all there is to it, just minor marks. So on the front here, guys inside there, brake pads look fine and got plenty of meat to go, and at least 50-60% to go on that tyre there. This is a Michelin. That's far off not brand new. Let's have a look at the spare a moment. It's got a high level brake light and a rear wash wiper, 60-40 split folding rear seats, a light in the back, a 16570 R13 steel, which is fully inflated and isn't far off new, so that's cracking good news. This one here is it's a budget, it's about half worn, say, and this one here, again, very good condition tyre. So got this on the back, or drums. It's got drums on the back. Beasting aerial, all the central locking works fine. I think that's quite an attractive little car for somebody to knock about in, and I enjoy driving it. But be quick, because there is about 2/3 of a tank of fuel in this car, so I would imagine that I might even end up taxing it and running it around to burn that off for my little errands and things. So let's go and have a look at the history and documents. Okay, welcome to the history and documents then for this Skoda Felicia Magic. The car shows 2 owners from new. The current owner has had the car since July 2000, so that's almost a marriage in my books. That's what, 13 years, nearly 13 years of ownership. It's a Skoda Felicia Magic 5-door PLG 1289cc in the grey, and belonged to Cars of Yeovil, which probably meant it was a demonstrator. I would have thought it was. Look, registration date is 11th of 99, and then it went on to private keeper in 07-2000. Okay, so V5 present, MOT certificate, November the 7th, 2013, done at 61,000 miles, no advisory information. Excellent news. Right, service history book is lovely, lovely stamped up. PDI stamp, yeah, Cars of Yeovil, there we are, Skoda dealer, so demonstrator plus 1 private keeper. And it goes 8,000 miles, 16,000 miles, 24,000 miles, 31,000, 35,000, 11,000, sorry, what are we talking about here? 35,000, can't go 35,000 then 11,000, can it? Must have had an odometer change. That's what it's had. Right, yeah. Sorry, start again. 8,000, 16k, 24k, 31k, 35k. Then it hits back to 11,000. So it must have had an odometer change about 2005 to head it back to 11,000. Then 19, 25, 35, which is the same as 04. And then 44, 53, and then 61, but it's all still main dealer Skoda dealership all the way through it. So I think we've got to allow for some service history, well, abnormality in the mileage here, which would indicate that, let's say it's 40 plus the the current mileage, which is 62 odd. Yeah, 62. So it's done about 102k, I would imagine. 40 plus 60 odd. Yeah, 100 odd thousand miles. So mileage isn't warranted, but it's looking like about 100 odd thousand miles. Maybe we might be able to have a quick discussion with the previous keeper, the gentleman who lives in Yeovil, who might tell us more about that. But anyway, that was a bit of a surprise to me. Didn't realise that. Heritage, spare keys. That's where it was part exchanged in. Great big bundle of spare keys there. Okay, welcome to the interior then. So, as I said, all the doors are central locking operated. Grey cloth with sort of fabric inserts. 2 inertia reel safety belts with a centre lap belt and 2 headrests. Carpet mats all round. And free of odours and smells. The headlining's in perfect order. Manual windows on the rear with electric windows on the front. So the driver's seat's just showing some wear on that entry there. But to be fair, if you're handy with a needle and cotton, which I'm not, you could just stitch that back quite easily and that would make it a lot better. But we'll move on relatively quickly to show a 5-speed manual with the electric windows and a radio cassette player. Don't think it's got a CD player in here. Sometimes half a chance these things do actually. All the books and documents are here with the car. Look at all this here. So you would have seen all the owner's manuals and everything. Sorry, all the receipts and bills, and that's all the owner's manuals there. There are spare keys with it. So all the airbag lights go out as they should. That's a lights on warning buzzer because I've got the lights on with the fogs on. So it's done 63,329 here, and I can basically deduce that it had an odometer change at about 40,000. So you're looking at just over 100 actually, 103 I think we're talking about. There's a load of fuel in it. Fan heater all works fine. Indicators there all working fine. The washers, the wipers, there we are, they're all working alright. Is that rear wiper working? Yeah, that's working fine, and the washer as well. Lovely, lovely. Screen's in brilliant order. The clutch pedal feels not too bad, to be fair. Clutch is okay. I wouldn't say it's brand new, but it's okay. Radio cassette player works fine, and it's got a half decent radio with a little flip off front bit here, and there is a spare flip off front bit in the ashtray there, so you've got 2 of them just in case you lose it. Never been used. Cigarette lighter, lovely job. Driver's side airbag, and the airbag light goes on and off because that's now MOT spec. He says,
Number 7. One of the Richard legs was shorter than the other. This produced an unusual.
yes, there we are. There's the airbag light, bottom right hand corner. Okay, so that goes off as it should. Brilliant. Right, internal courtesy light, that's all working fine. Yeah, good. Electric windows, just demonstrate them for you. Electric window goes up and down, passenger side and driver side goes up and down.
In the 1950s,
Don't know if it's tinted glass, doesn't look like it to me. So, decent little car. Timing chain on these, it's about 60 odd brake horsepower with a timing chain, so you haven't got to worry about replacing the cam belt, which I think is excellent use. Lenses are all good, bumpers sit true, not showing much in the way of rust. Little Skoda Felicia. Thanks for watching. Be quick, I don't think that's going to hang around at this price. Thanks for watching, bye bye.